Today we're counting down 10 must-play platformers on iOS and Android in 2025. These games are so good, your console might start collecting dust. And hey, if your thumbs are about to be busy jumping, slashing, and dodging, your other thumb might as well tap that like button and hit subscribe, or risk playing another boring game you found on page 5 of the App Store. I warned you. Number 10, Leo's Fortune. This one's a classic for a reason. You play as a grumpy little puffball with a glorious mustache. Leo, and your job? Hunt down your stolen gold across beautifully animated side-scrolling levels. But here's the twist. Leo's movement is all about physics. You're adjusting weight, gliding with air bursts, and timing jumps with actual momentum. It feels more like surfing a puzzle than just running to the right. Each stage throws in new mechanics, pressure plates, falling platforms, and spikes that seem to exist solely to ruin your day. But that's the fun. Fail, learn, retry, succeed. Leo's Fortune is smart, stylish, and surprisingly addictive. Number 9, Swordigo. Swordigo is what happens when you smash a classic Zelda game into a Metroidvania and shrink it to mobile size without losing the magic. You're a sword-wielding hero on a side-scrolling quest full of dungeons, secret passages, and monsters who seriously need to chill. The controls are tight, the combat is fast, and the world feels surprisingly big. What sets it apart? Progression actually matters. You're upgrading weapons, unlocking magic spells, and learning enemy patterns in boss fights that'll humble you if you get too cocky. Swordigo might not look like much at first, but 5 minutes in, you're hooked. Number 8, Limbo. Limbo doesn't scream for your attention. It just haunts you quietly until you can't look away. Everything's in black and white, and every level feels like a trap designed by a very patient psychopath. There are no tutorials, no UI, and no dialogue. Just you, shadows, and puzzles that punish hesitation. You're constantly manipulating the environment, dragging boxes, flipping switches, avoiding horrifying spider legs. And when you die, and you will die, it's instant, brutal, and often completely your fault. If you like platformers that double as psychological thrillers, Limbo is a must-play. Just don't play it right before bed. Number 7, Oddmar. What happens when a lazy Viking gets magic mushrooms and a purpose? You get Oddmar, one of the best-looking mobile platformers, period. This game plays like a living storybook, with animation so smooth it could be a Saturday morning cartoon. If Saturday morning cartoons had axe throws, spike pits, and collapsing bridges. You'll platform through enchanted forests, battle trolls, solve puzzles, and surf down lava waterfalls like it's just another Tuesday. Every weapon you pick up changes how you fight, and the levels never stop introducing new tricks. Oddmar is charming, polished, and full of personality. Don't sleep on it. Number 6, Grimvalor. Grimvalor doesn't want to hold your hand. It wants to slap it away and see how fast you can fight back. This one's all about tight controls and lightning-fast combat. You're slashing through corrupted monsters in a dark fantasy world, dodging like a pro, and timing your attacks to land perfect counters. Each level feels like a gauntlet, and every enemy you meet has a unique pattern. Bosses don't just hit hard, they make you earn every victory. But when you finally take one down, that's the kind of fist pump moment mobile games rarely give you. If you like your platformers with bite, Grimvalor's the one. Number 5, Apple Knight. Apple Knight might look like a classic, but this thing has layers. You're a sword-swinging hero in pixel armor, slicing your way through knights, wizards, and monsters, while also dodging traps, collecting loot, and blowing up half the map with explosive barrels. Every level hides secret zones, and finding them is half the fun. Want a challenge? Try clearing a stage without taking a hit. Want style? Change skins, switch weapons, and build your perfect combat loadout. It's fast, fun, and surprisingly deep. Basically, it's what retro games wish they were. Number 4, Typoman Remastered. This game asks the question, what if your words literally shape the world? In Typoman, you play a character made of letters, navigating a world where spelling the right word can make or break your path. Type open to unlock a door. Type raise to lift a platform. Type the wrong word and oops, that trapdoor opens instead. The puzzles are clever, the atmosphere is gloomy but beautiful, and the remastered version sharpens everything with better visuals and smoother gameplay. If you like platformers that make you think and jump, Typoman's your brainy best bet. Number 3, Badland. Badland is what happens when a fever dream becomes a platformer. You're a flying forest creature, kinda like a bird, but also maybe a furball with wings, navigating an environment that wants you dead. Spinning blades, collapsing tunnels, gravity shifts. It's chaos, but the good kind. What makes it special? The game constantly changes the rules. One moment you're tiny and fast, the next you're huge and slow. You might clone yourself and control a swarm, only to watch half get crushed while the rest survive. It's weird, wild, and plays like a side-scrolling roller coaster, plus the co-op mode is pure couch chaos. Number 2, Dead Cells. Dead Cells isn't just a platformer, it's a full-blown addiction in disguise. You're a headless corpse who keeps coming back to life to fight through a procedurally generated castle full of enemies that all want you gone. Every run is different, new weapons, new enemies, new traps, and when you die it's back to square one. But here's the thing, you get better, you get smarter, you unlock shortcuts, find secrets, and start building god-tier combos with swords, bows, and magic that turn you into a walking blender. The action is slick, the platforming is tight, and the loop is endlessly satisfying. If you're only picking one game off this list, make it this one. Number 1, Blasphemous. Topping the list is a platformer that doesn't just hit hard, it hits like a sermon from a vengeful deity. Blasphemous puts you in the boots of the penitent one, a silent, guilt-racked warrior slicing through a nightmarish world of twisted religious imagery and grotesque monsters. The visuals, disturbing. The combat, precise and punishing. The atmosphere, heavy enough to crush you. Bosses feel like entire skill checks. Every corridor hides some new horror, and if you're not paying attention, you're dead again and again. But here's the kicker, every victory feels earned, every inch of progress matters, and once you're in, this world won't let you go. Alright, that's the list. These are the 10 must-play platformers on iOS and Android in 2025. No fluff, no filler, just straight up bangers. So what's your pick? Which one's getting downloaded first? Drop a comment, I actually read them, and argue with strangers if you think number 5 should have been number 1. That's what the internet's for. And hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed, but you can fix that right now before next week's video drops and you're the only one not in the know. Hit that button. Your thumbs will thank you.